Morning, Dave Myers here with Yank Converters. Just wanted to show you one of our 4L80 billet converters and just kind of give you a quick rundown. This is one of our 4L80 Gear Star cut case transmissions with the SF5 bell housing. So when you go to put your converter on, one thing you want to make sure is that you put some good lube around this O-ring right here, because you do not want to roll that O-ring. So you want to make sure you put some grease around that, some white lithium grease or something to get it lubed up, because if you don't, you have a chance of cutting that O-ring. Some guys even put a little white lithium grease on the hub right here, but you see you've got pump flats right here on the 4L80. 4L60s have pump notches. Those have to get lined up. That's what actually drives the pump and the transmission. So when we go to put our converter on, we're gonna load the converter, then you're gonna just take both hands, work it back and forth until it's fully seated into the pump of the transmission. Once you feel like you've got it fully seated, then when you look at our installation guide, the next thing it's going to tell you to do is take a flat straight edge, and you can use a flat piece of steel or you can use a level, whatever you have, lay it across the bell housing of the transmission, measure from the bottom side of that down to the mounting lug of the converter right here, and you should have a certain dimension. On a 4L80, it's just over an inch is the dimension that you're looking for. Then once you do that, you're going to take the transmission, bolt it up to the block of the motor, make sure the converter's still fully seated, and with this bolted up tight, you're going to take your flex plate, which is bolted to the back of the motor, okay? And then once you do that, you're going to measure the gap between this pad and the flex plate where the converter's going to bolt up. Now, a lot of guys don't have specialty tools like feeler gauges and things like that. I tell customers, take a drill bit, stick it up in there until it fits snug, because you know the known size of the drill bit. And our installation guide will tell you the specs that it has to be within. That's what we call converter pull-up. And if you don't have any pull-up, you want to stop right there. Or if you've got too much pull-up, stop there and give us a call, and then we'll advise you what to do at that point. Let's say your pull-up is good, then you're just going to pull the converter back to the flex plate, Loctite the bolts with blue Loctite, and torque them down to 50 foot-pounds.
What's the distance?
Oh, the distance on the pull-up on the installation guide tells you it can be no more than 3/16 and no less than 90 thousandths. Those are the dimensions that we're looking for. 1/8 inch is about ideal. And that can vary because not all bell housings are casted the same. So when GM, not so much on this because this is an aftermarket product, but on a factory GM bell housing, some of them are casted a little longer than others, and that will push the transmission a little further away from the motor or make it a little closer. So that's why we have to have a tolerance there.